In today's video, we're diving into Cardano and predicting how much 3,000 ADA will be worth by 2026. Whether you're already holding ADA or you're considering investing in Cardano, this video is packed with insights you won't want to miss. As of right now, the price of ADA is around 45 cents, meaning 3,000 ADA would cost approximately $1,350. But the question on everyone's mind is, how much will 3,000 ADA be worth in the future, particularly by 2026? Is it still a solid investment, or has the time passed for Cardano to deliver on its promise? Let's take a deep dive into the factors that could influence ADA's price over the next few years. First, let's quickly recap what Cardano is and why it's become one of the most talked about blockchain projects. Cardano was founded by Charles Hoskinson, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, with a mission to create a blockchain platform that is more secure, scalable, and sustainable than its predecessors. Cardano uses a unique proof-of-stake consensus mechanism called Ouroboros, which is designed to be energy efficient while maintaining a high degree of security. One of Cardano's core strengths is its academic approach to development. Every decision is backed by peer-reviewed research and formal methods, which has allowed Cardano to differentiate itself from many other blockchain projects. However, this also means that its development has been slower than some competitors. Despite this, Cardano has steadily gained attention for its potential and its carefully planned roadmap. A crucial event in Cardano's history occurred in 2021, when the platform officially rolled out smart contract capabilities with the Alonzo upgrade. This move allowed Cardano to enter the world of decentralized finance, DeFi, decentralized applications, dApps, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Since then, the Cardano ecosystem has grown at a steady pace, with a growing number of projects being built on its platform. So, what does the future hold for Cardano, and how could the price of ADA evolve by 2026? There are several key factors we need to consider in our price prediction. The first factor is the overall growth of the cryptocurrency market. The cryptocurrency market has experienced massive growth over the past decade, with Bitcoin and Ethereum leading the charge. We've also seen the rise of many other altcoins, each trying to offer unique features or improvements over existing blockchains. As the market matures, more investors are turning to altcoins like Cardano for their potential upside. One thing that could positively impact the price of ADA by 2026 is the next crypto market cycle. Historically, following Bitcoin halving events, the crypto market has seen a surge in interest and investment. With Bitcoin's halving occurring every 4 years, the next halving event is scheduled for 2024. Many analysts believe that the period after this halving could be a favorable time for altcoins, including Cardano, to experience significant price appreciation. The next bull run could bring with it an increase in ADA's price, especially if Cardano manages to continue delivering on its roadmap and gains more adoption. Speaking of adoption, the pace at which Cardano gains real-world usage will play a significant role in its price by 2026. Cardano has been making strides in bringing blockchain solutions to developing countries, particularly in Africa. The project has established partnerships in countries like Ethiopia, where it has implemented blockchain-based systems for education and digital identity. These use cases represent real-world utility, which could drive long-term adoption of Cardano and, by extension, increase the demand for ADA. Cardano's focus on scalability and sustainability also positions it well for future growth. One of the key areas that Cardano is working on is improving scalability through the Hydra scaling solution. Hydra is a Layer 2 solution that is designed to improve the scalability of the Cardano blockchain by allowing for parallel transaction processing. This could potentially allow Cardano to process millions of transactions per second, which would make it highly competitive in a world where high throughput is increasingly important. If Hydra proves successful, it could significantly boost Cardano's utility, attract more developers, and drive demand for ADA, which would have a positive impact on its price. Additionally, Cardano has been making progress in the development of its smart contract capabilities. With the launch of the Alonzo upgrade in 2021, Cardano became capable of supporting decentralized finance applications, dApps, and NFTs. As the platform matures and more developers build on Cardano, the number of dApps and use cases will likely increase, driving up the demand for ADA. The integration of tools like Plutus, a smart contract development platform, and Marlowe, a domain-specific language for financial contracts, will make it easier for developers to build on Cardano, potentially leading to greater adoption and higher prices for ADA in the future. Another important factor to consider is the level of competition in the blockchain space. While Cardano has a strong foundation and unique features, it faces competition from other smart contract platforms like Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, and Polkadot. Each of these platforms is vying for a slice of the decentralized finance and dApp markets, and Cardano will need to prove that its scalability, security, and governance model are superior to its competitors. The success of Cardano in attracting developers, users, and institutional partnerships will be key to its ability to differentiate itself from other blockchain projects. Regulatory clarity is another important element to consider when predicting ADA's price by 2026. The regulatory environment for cryptocurrencies is still evolving, and many countries are working on establishing clearer rules for the industry. If governments adopt favorable regulations that support the growth of blockchain technology, it could provide a significant boost to projects like Cardano. On the other hand, unfavorable regulations could limit the potential for growth. However, Cardano's governance model, which involves a council of reputable organizations, may help it navigate the regulatory landscape more effectively than other decentralized projects. So how much could 3,000 ADA be worth by 2026? Let's explore some potential price scenarios. In a conservative scenario, where Cardano sees moderate growth and adoption but faces competition and regulatory challenges, ADA could reach a price of $1 to $1.50 by 2026. In this case, 3,000 ADA would be worth $3,000 to $4,500. While this may not be a huge return, it would still represent a solid gain for investors who hold ADA for the long term. A more optimistic scenario considers greater adoption of Cardano's technology, the successful implementation of Hydra, and increasing developer interest. In this case, ADA could reach a price of $2 to $3 by 2026. At $2, your 3,000 ADA would be worth $6,000, and at $3, it would be worth $9,000. This represents a significant return on investment, and is certainly within the realm of possibility if Cardano continues to make progress. In a highly bullish scenario, where Cardano becomes a dominant player in the smart contract and DeFi space, ADA could reach $5 or even $7 by 2026. At $5, your 3,000 ADA would be worth $15,000, and at $7, it would be worth $21,000. This would be a massive gain for anyone holding ADA, and while it's a more speculative prediction, it's not entirely out of the question if Cardano experiences widespread adoption and grows its ecosystem substantially. Finally, in an extreme bullish case, where Cardano not only gains significant market share, but also becomes a major player in global finance and digital identity, ADA could reach $10 or higher by 2026. At $10, your 3,000 ADA would be worth $30,000. And if ADA reaches $15, your investment could be worth $45,000. This represents an incredible return and would require Cardano to capture a significant portion of the global blockchain market. Now, as exciting as these predictions are, we need to be realistic about the risks involved. Cardano, like any cryptocurrency, is subject to market volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and competition from other blockchain projects. While Cardano has a strong vision and unique features, there's no guarantee that it will be able to outcompete its rivals or achieve widespread adoption. The crypto market is unpredictable, and factors such as macroeconomic conditions, regulatory developments, and technological breakthroughs can all impact the price of ADA. In conclusion, the future of Cardano and ADA looks promising, but there are many factors that will determine its success. By 2026, 3,000 ADA could be worth anywhere from $3,000 to $45,000, depending on how Cardano develops, the level of adoption it achieves, and the overall state of the cryptocurrency market. It's important to remember that investing in cryptocurrencies is risky, and you should always do your own research and only invest what you're willing to lose. What do you think about Cardano's potential? Do you believe that ADA will reach $5, $10, or even higher by 2026? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.